Aw, man, it broke. But maybe we can salvage it. What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I was in my studio attempting to clean up, recycle a few boxes, when I noticed that my Barbie style room fell apart. This room has had quite a few makeovers over the years, and it's been a really cute backdrop for photos. The windows in this room actually move, so let's head over to the craft table and find another way to use it. This whole thing just fell apart, so what if we put them back together in a box? Like a large box. Like maybe this one from Black History Month. It was sent to us by Mattel and it had dolls in it, including the Black Barbie anniversary doll. We made a video a few weeks back and now we still have the box, which is about 23 inches by 12 inches and 16 inches tall. This is a pretty large box, but I'm thinking that we can turn this box or a similar box into a TV with a little retro vibe. I have a wood grain contact paper that might work. Honestly, I don't even know if this project will work, which is pretty common for me, but I'm willing to give it a try. The front of this box opens like so. So let's cut our TV screen out of the other side after I clean out the box. This box has a few flaps that are tucked under to help keep it closed. I'm going to trim those off so we can have a simple door that can open and close, giving us full access to the inside of the box. This side will be the back wall of our TV, and now it doesn't really want to stay down, but that's okay because we'll just put it up against a wall. The back of the box, which will be the front of our TV, does have a few things we need to cover up. But first, let's sketch where we need to cut, then cut it out. My film area is not large enough for this project, and I totally need to change my backdrop, but we'll just get to that later. I cut a large square out of the center with a 1 3/4 inch edge going around, and I left 4 inches on this side. The inside of the box is a little under 12 inches by a little under 22 inches. Before I start on the inside, let's cover it with this contact paper. I start with the cutout and I folded the paper over the edge, then cover the sides. The inside of this box is pink. On the back, it does say Black History Month upside down. So I'm going to add more contact paper to the bottom for a floor and to the back walls. We can make the walls different colors if we want and really just have fun. I'm going to add this concrete paper to this inside wall. And this is where we are so far. Take poster board or foam board, cut a piece that can fit inside the box, lightly sketch a rounded square, cut it out. I use 2 layers of poster board for a little strength, place it inside of the box, and glue it to the front, going around the opening. I cut a few thin strips of a metallic contact paper. This one is gold. I'm going to place it going around the edge. I cut a strip of leftover poster board, glue a few strips going across. On the lower part of the poster board, let's glue it onto the box, add a gold border around it. I found 2 black bottle caps. I cut a few circles of gold contact paper. I put 2 small circles on the bottle caps and 2 larger circles onto the box. Glue the bottle caps on top to make knobs for our TV. And our TV box room is pretty much done. I think it totally gives a TV vibe, and I ended up using a little washi tape to keep the back closed, and then I can just open it whenever I want. We can take our doll furniture and add it to this space, bring over the mirror that was in our other room, add some bedding, more wall art from our original room, maybe one of the lamps that we made in a previous video, or whatever else you want to set up this space. I would like to use this window. It fits in the box but doesn't go all the way to the ceiling. Maybe we can trim off this side wall, trim the extra piece to go on top, glue it to the wall with the window. I cover it with contact paper to hide the seam. Then we can place it in the box in the corner. But let's give it a view using one of our printables. I'm using a picture of a city. This printable is available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com. I placed it in the box behind the window, allowing it to bend around the corner, giving us a view and no crease in the sky. But we totally need some light. I would like to use puck lights, but I don't have any at the moment, so I'm going to use this headlamp from the dollar store. I place poster putty on the back, attach it to the ceiling, and now we have light coming through the window. Let's move things around a little. I'm bringing in the desk from our Barbie style room and a chair that we also made, along with one of our printable computers. Let's place the bed closer to the window, add the nightstand, the lamp, a little art, a potted plant or two to make a doll room in a TV, or rather a box that was decorated to look like a TV. I love coming up with ways to display the dolls around the house. Let's grab Aaliyah and put her in a turtleneck to hide the fact that she's not a perfect match with her made-to-move body, and place her in the scene. Our dolls are on TV, y'all. I found a few lights. I attached them to the top of the box. They have a remote, so we can turn the lights on like a TV. This is a pretty large project, but I think it's a fun way to play and display our dolls. Any box will do. I love that we were able to reuse a few older crafts, and since the back can open, we can switch it out from time to time if we like. Thank you for joining us while we made a doll room in a TV. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Fanbase, Instagram, and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time.